So analytical geometry, midpoint formula. Well, the midpoint formula, the name is self-explanatory, so it's basically the midpoint of a line, right? And there's a formula that we use, and we'll use capital M for that, because remember we spoke about gradient formula in our previous videos, we used small m. So for midpoint it's always capital M, don't forget that. Okay, then we'll have x2 plus x1 all divided by 2, that's our x coordinate, and y2 plus y1 over 2. And this is the formula that we will use. So here's an example. Calculate the midpoint of the line segment CD. So you're given CD, and C is -5 and 6, and D is -1 and 2. So we'll use our formula and we'll say M of CD. Okay, I'm just using this subscript here because sometimes in test papers and so forth, you'll have multiple lines that you need to find the midpoint of. So we're looking for the midpoint of CD. Right, and we write our formula x2 plus x1 over 2 and y2 plus y1 over 2. Now, midpoint of CD. So now we're going to substitute in what we do now, right? So x2, let's just go with -5 plus our x1 is -1 all over 2. y2 is 6 plus our y1 is 2 over 2. So the midpoint of CD, -5 plus times negative is very negative, so -5 minus 1 divided by 2. 6 plus 2 is 8 over 2, our midpoint of CD, right? So -5 minus 1 gives me -6 over 2. So I'm just going to carry this down until I have my final answer. So let's just move here. My midpoint of CD then is -6 divided by 2 is -3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. And that's how we calculate the midpoint of a line. Okay, now for example 2. Right, let me just erase the board. So example 2, you'll see that you'll be given the midpoint of a line, and you need to find missing coordinates. Right? So we are given the following for example 2. Here's our graph, x and y, and we're given this line segment A, B, right? And the midpoint is M. And we're given the midpoint, and the midpoint is 5 and 2. Then A is x and 1, so we don't know that coordinate. And then for B, our coordinates are 8 and y. So that's what we're given, right? Now we know what our formula is, so I'm going to plug in our formula. So the midpoint of AB, x2 plus x1 over 2, and y2 plus y1 over 2. Okay, there's my formula, and I'm going to plug in what I know. Or actually, this is how I do it, so I'll show you the way I do it. Right? So we know what the x-coordinate of this midpoint is, right? So our x-coordinate of the midpoint is 5, right? Is equal to x2 plus x1 over 2. Then you can do my y. So we know that my y-coordinate of my midpoint is 2, and we can make that equal to y2 plus y1 over 2. Now you just sub in what you do know. Right? I'll do the x first. So we don't know what x2 is, we just know that it's x. Right? Plus x1 is 8 over 2 is equal to 5. Now you want to isolate 2, so I'm going to times both sides by 2. Right, so these twos cancel on my right hand side. 5 times 2 is 10, x plus 8. If I want to get x by itself, I'll say 10 minus 8 is equal to x. So therefore, x is equal to 2. Okay, and that's our x value. Then moving on to our y value, so 2 is equal to y2 will be 1 plus, we don't know what our y1 is, it's just y over 2. Multiply both sides by 2 to isolate y. 2 times 2 is 4. These 2's cancel on the right hand side, so I'm left with 1 plus y. To get y by itself, you take the 1 over, so 4 minus 1 is equal to y, so y is equal to 3. And that's it for midpoint formula. Thank you.